Jeff Blankman joined here today by Jace, Pettitt, and Tyler Tunning from the Carroll boys golf team. We're out here at the Kuemper Invite. Still waiting for full team results, so we don't know where the guys finished up overall. But Jace shooting a 79 today, the low guy for the Tigers. Jace, how did things feel out here today?
It was pretty tough. A lot of good competition out here for sure. It's always a fun meet to participate in for sure.
Where'd you start off at today?
I started on hole 7, which was a par 5.
How'd you feel? Did you hit that one pretty well?
7 was a little struggle there, but afterwards everything had fell in place, which was good.
Saw you coming down, I think it was 8, that par 3 on top of the hill. Looked like you got a pretty good drive off of that. You were right on the edge of the green. How did you feel like that hole played out for you?
It was pretty good the entire day, especially that hole I was able to chip on in one putt, which I feel like that's what I did all day really well, is get on to the green, get off with a one putt, and it was just a fun day. So
the iron's working really well around the greens for you. If you were putting yourself in good shape, or were you having to knock down some longer putts?
Yeah, most of my wedges are really good. There's a few putts, hole 1 particularly, I'd probably knock down a 20, 30-foot putt for par. That was a great putt for me. I was impressed with myself, but it was well needed.
Take us through that one. How did it break? How did you read it?
So I was on the right bottom of the cup. Flag was up high, and I knew there was going to be a bunch of break on it, so I put a little extra break on it upright, and it came down perfectly.
Did you know it was good right away?
I was a little skeptical at first, and as I got closer, I started backing away, and I gave a little fist pump as I knocked her in.
So par 3s, 4s, or 5s work out better for you today?
I think the par 4s overall. I enjoy the par 4s the best, but par 5s are never bad. Par 5s are easy to recover from.
Good around the greens today. How were you off the tee box? Were you putting yourself in good shape in the fairway most of the day?
Tee boxes weren't very friendly for me, but my seconds and third shots were always the lifesavers for me today, which was always well needed.
Did you have 1 or 2 clubs there in the out in the rough or in the fairways that were working best for you, that kind of carried you today?
My mid irons. I guess any of my irons I hit. I love my irons, and I always hit it pretty solidly. So anytime I'm able to get one of those using good, I just feel confident with myself.
How much confidence do you have coming out of this today with the 79?
Way better now. Started out struggling at the beginning of the year, and I've just consistently knocked down more and more. And so I think I can definitely shoot in the 70s every day now.
The whole game kind of improve, or where do you feel like you've improved the most so far this season?
Definitely chipping and putting. Like, those are just the biggest things I feel like, because good tee shots is always a good thing, but once you get around the green, you got to have the right touch and right feel for everything.
Well, I tell you what, Jace, great job out here today. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
You bet. Let's move over now to Tyler Tunning, and Tyler with an 82 today. How'd things go for you today?
Struggled a little bit, but for the most part, it was pretty good.
Where did you feel like you were at your best? Was it early on, or did you get stronger as the day went?
I think I started off strong, like midway through. Once I got towards the end, I think the fatigue struggled a little bit towards the end, but finished.
You had to come out here yesterday and play and finish up. So you had about 12 holes yesterday and then the 18 today. Did that play into kind of getting a little fatigued?
Yeah, I would say so. The 12 yesterday definitely played in, but just told myself that I needed to come out and play strong, and then just keep finishing.
What part of the course did you finish up on today?
I finished on 17.
Okay. Best hole of the day?
No, I'd say, well, my stretch on 11, 12, and 13, the par 4s, I parred all 3 of them, and that helped a lot.
Take us through those. What were your best shots?
My drives, they were iffy, but my chip shots into the green, and then my putting was really good today. That helped a lot.
So what was it, both you and Jace both putting well today? What kind of set that up?
You know what, I don't really know. I've struggled with my putting a lot this year, but today, I don't know, I just told myself no 3 putts. Those hurt. So I think I had 1 3-putt, but other than that, it was all good.
Greens quicker or slower today, or was it kind of a combination?
Well, I'd say they started off slow, but then once the sun came out and started heating up, they became a little faster, but I liked how they were rolling.
So you kind of mentioned that you were hitting the ball pretty well around the greens. Drivers giving you trouble, or were you trying to use 3-woods, or you using your driver off the tee?
5 and 6, I pulled hybrid because my drives were going a little bit right and out of bounds on the right, so I didn't really want to go right. So, but my driver, iffy, like I said.
Okay. Some good, some bad. Where do you feel like you need to improve the most with districts coming up here in a couple of weeks?
I'd say my irons, like mid irons. I kind of scatter them sometimes. So yeah.
All right. Well, I tell you what, guys, appreciate you joining us here today. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.